Y'all, welcome to Smoking with Papa BBQ, and I'm going to show you today how we do ribs. Coming up. Hey y'all, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Ring the bell, that way you know about the next video that we've got coming up. And give us a like. YouTube loves likes, and as many likes as I can get, they push our videos up. So give us a like. We've got, again, more videos coming up with how-tos as far as barbecue goes. And if you're an RV or motorhome enthusiast, we also have more videos coming up as far as DIY, and also we'll be making a trip back down to Fredericksburg coming up, and another trip to Disney. I've got 2 grandkids that are going with me this time instead of the one, and she's a little older and she's going to be able to understand more, and he will too. He'll be 5 and 7 when they go. So follow along with us and go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, we've got our ribs. I went ahead and unpackaged them. I wanted to show you these. These are not St. Louis style ribs yet. We're going to trim these up, and I'm going to show you what I do. Now, usually St. Louis style ribs, they'll come pre-packaged, a little trimmer. You may have to do a little bit of trimming on them, but these have still got the breastbone on them. So we're going to show you how we take care of trimming up this skirt. I'll show you how we feel for the backbone and how we want to trim and then make our ribs real nice and square. So here we go. The first thing I do is I want to take and get this skirt taken off, and the way that I do that is I'll take my knife, peel this back. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll peel that back as far as I can go right here, and then I just take my knife and I'll start right in here, kind of keeping it parallel, not to cut into the bone. I learned a long time ago, small cuts equal small mistakes, big cuts equal big mistakes. So I just want to come through here and take this skirt off real carefully. There you go. You can use this meat. We use it in our cowboy beans. We'll actually take the meat, throw it on the smoker with the ribs, and then I'll throw this in with my cowboy beans. But you can use it any way you want to, or you can throw it away. And you can see what this looks like with the skirt cut off of it. Still got a lot of fat. I'm going to trim up that, but honestly, right in here is that backbone that I was telling you about. We're going to show you how to feel for that, and may take some of this fat off with it. I'm just going to make a little notch right here, and then we're going to start this way. And I've got my notch, trying to keep it right in a straight line. Again, small cuts equal small mistakes, big cuts equal big mistakes. how you could come through here like with a machete and just go like that. You're not going to get the trim that you want on your ribs, I promise you. And you can see where we've gone right here. There's our cut right there that I notched, and we're pretty much in a straight line there. There you go. This has still got some cartilage in it. It's not any big bones in it, but you could take this on the smoker and use it for like rib tips or something like that. Or it's good eating, so I wouldn't throw this away. Or you can take it like we do and cut some of that cartilage out and then use it for just throwing your beans or whatever. Now this part right here, and I'm going to show you that was that fatty part that I was telling you about right here. And you can see where the bones are. I'm going to take that and slice it down to where we've got bones showing, but cutting that fatty part off. We're getting close. As you can see now, what I'll normally do is now for competition, I try and get about 10 good ribs out of it. This is actually for a customer. They actually, because this part down here, and there's a bone here, another bone here, bone here. Now this is where I would usually cut this part off. They said that they would like this. The reason I cut it off is this is very thin. It's probably going to burn, but our customer told us that she likes that. She likes that charred. So what we'll do is we'll leave this on for her, and we're just going to kind of shape it up. Kind of like what you would do with a brisket. You want that smoke to roll over it, so we kind of want it aerodynamic as much as we can. But I'm going to leave this on. I'm not going to cut it off. I may trim it up, like I said, make it a little bit more aerodynamic, but we're going to leave it on for her. But like I said, this is normally where I would cut, and I can tell you this for competition, if I were to cut right there, that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gives me 9 ribs. I try and get 10 out of them, but that's where I would cut. I'm not going to cheat and leave this one on. It's just going to burn, but it would give me 9 ribs for competition. Cooking in your backyard, you do it any way you want to. We're going to trim this up for her. We actually hit a little bit of a little bone right there. I'm going to cut that out because that's not allowing me to really come in and square this off or round this off. We got that pretty much rounded off. Don't have any big, well, that's the other thing I would do is look for any globs of real fat. I can see all my bones here, back here. Actually, I would probably cut just a little bit more off. I want to be able to see my bones on this back side. I'm going to make just a small cut here. I don't know if you can hear that, it's picking it up, but there's a little bit of cartilage that I'm hitting. That means I didn't get all of that backbone. Use a big knife. Come in. I bet you heard that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you can see that, that's just cartilage. It's not bone, or well, it is bone, but it's a well, I guess cartilage wouldn't be bone. it's very thick. And anyway, we'll cut that off. And then the reason I did that is now I can see my bones on both sides. And we've got this about squared or rounded. I don't know why I keep saying squared off. And like I said, I'm going to leave it like this for her. A little bit of cartilage right there. That off. Now you would have your traditional St. Louis style. Next thing I'm going to do is, there's some silver skin here on the back end. We're going to take that off. On St. Louis style, sometimes that skin is taken off, sometimes it's not. The easiest way to do it is just come up underneath it and with a paper towel and get it, kind of go across and then go up with it. You're about to see how good I am. Sometimes I can get it in one shot, sometimes I can't. A lot of people will they'll grab it and just rip. You're going to leave a lot of silver skin doing that. So I kind of work it. Whoop. Sometimes it doesn't cooperate with you, sometimes it does. Now I've got the top half of this. It's already ripped. I'm going to go ahead and grab that top half. I'm out with it, and I've got a big chunk of the bottom half. We're just going to take and rip that straight off. And voila, it actually worked pretty good with me. I think I've still got just a little bit left up here. You can see what that looks like with that skin taken off, or silver skin. I'm going to start these ribs, and I'm going to put a little salt on them. And I use, it's a fajita seasoning. It's a nice base, especially I use it for in fact I use it pretty much for everything, but it's a good base to start out. What I want to do is kind of layer these down, and I'll come in after that. A little bit of brown sugar. Again, trying to get that sweetness. Because we're going to put a little heat to it too. On top of that, this is just some honey. I don't put a lot on it. A little black pepper. Again, not a lot. And we top it off with our Papa seasoning. Actually, our peach rub. In fact, I need to make some more peach rub because we're almost out of this. And I use this on my ribs, and I also use it on my pork belly burn-ins. You guys don't tell anyone. I did not use gloves on these, and I'm fixing to put some on. Just realized it. Don't call the glove police, please. And I have gloves on now. Now I told you, because we got a lot of sweet on here. I told you we were going to come in with a little bit of heat. We're in Texas. Just cayenne pepper. Not a lot. Doesn't take a lot. There we go. We call this all rub. It's really not. And then we're going to do is come in and just pat that in. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the other side. Okay, we got both sides done. I'm gonna let this sit for about 15-20 minutes. And when we come back, you're gonna see that this is all gonna start sweating, and this rub is pretty much, in fact, it's already starting to sweat a little bit, but it'll sweat even more, and we'll show you that once we come back. It's been about 15 minutes these ribs have been sitting, and I'm gonna show you what I was talking about as it starts sweating. And that's a little bit different than the way that we left them. Anyway, that's it's sweating out, and they're just about ready to go on the smoker. We smoke our ribs a little bit different. I don't use a 3-2-1, fall off the bone. We do more of a competition smoke. We'll put these as they are on the smoker right away. Those will smoke for 3 hours with a good heavy smoke. Take them off. We wrap them in double aluminum foil. Show you that process here in just a minute. And we put them back on the smoker for an hour. Then we'll take them off. I will sauce them, put them back on with no wrap for another hour, sauced on both sides. Gives that sauce a good tighten up, and exposes my bones a little bit better. And after that 1 hour, we'll take them off, and they're ready to serve, or ready to, in this particular case, ready to be packaged up and vacuum sealed, and they'll go to our customer. Ribs have been on the smoker for about 3 hours. We just took them off. We're about to wrap them now. What we normally do is we'll put kind of a line of brown sugar down, and then I'll take some honey and kind of just make lines. I don't know what you make lines, I guess. And then we'll take our ribs, and we'll show you that, and we'll put those meat side down on those, wrap them good, double aluminum foil, put a half a stick of butter in. Butter's fat, ribs are lean. We want that fat, so I'm going to take some butter, it's unsalted butter, and put in with our ribs, wrap them up, put them back on the smoker for another hour, let that go, bring them back out, unwrap, sauce, put them back on for an hour, and we should be done. Something that I didn't mention is we smoke our ribs at 225, and I smoke that with hickory. All of our pork is done with hickory, unless I want a little bit of an apple taste to it. But sometimes we'll do our ribs with a mixture of hickory and apple. I'll mix that apple wood with the hickory. So we've got our first set of ribs that we're going to do. These came off the smoker, like I said, been on about 3 hours. Put that meat side down, right on that little mixture of honey and brown sugar. We'll just bring in our sides, or ends, should I say. Put that down. Whoop. Got one thing, forgot our butter. Just put that right alongside. Bring it out. Right now we're wrapping a little loose, loose tight, I guess is what I would call it. And I just bring that up like that. And now we're going to kind of tighten up this tin foil around it. It's good and tight. Same way, a little bit different though, I'm going to show you that. Again, you want it good and tight. Keep that moisture inside. Okay. Now these will go back on the smoker for another hour. So the ribs have been in the smoker for about an hour wrapped, and we're about to go take them out and see what they look like and see if they're ready to be sauced. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. y'all can see that. That's what I'm looking for. The bones are starting to come out. Once we put them and sauce them and put them back in, those bones will come right on out. And that's what you want. You want a little bit of that bone coming out. It's pretty much when you know they're done. So, let's go ahead and get these babies sauced. The way that I sauce is I'll sauce the back end or the underside first. I sauce the bone and I sauce the top side. And then they go back in, bone side down, into the smoker, still at 225, and they'll go for another hour. And then we'll take them back out, and then they'll be ready to serve. We sauce with our homemade peach whiskey barbecue sauce. This is actually something that we're about to be able to buy on our website, or if you are here in the Springtown local area or in Parker County or Dallas-Fort Worth, and you follow us to an event or you swing by our property, you can get it there. We'll have it there, but I'll leave the link down below to our website. It's real easy. Just Smoking with Papa, www.smokingwithpapa, and those barbecue sauces should be up on our site here shortly. Flip this over. Let's get the top side on our barbecue sauces that we're going to be having for sale. We do of course, our peach whiskey. It goes really good with pork, our pork belly burn-ins, and our regular barbecue sauce, which is a kind of a sweet and spicy. I call it. You get a sweet taste when your first bite, and as you're going down, it's a little bit of a kick to the end of it. And then we also do a moonshine barbecue sauce, and that's real good with like pork tenderloin. And I've had folks tell me that it's real good with our pork belly burn-ins and our pulled pork. All right, we've got these sauced up. Again, don't know if you can see. And now let's get these on the smoker for about an hour, and we'll be done, ready to serve. In our case, we're going to vacuum seal them and get them ready for our customers. We'll do a cardinal sin and open this smoker up. We've got about, maybe 2 minutes left to go. I wanted to show you what those babies look like on the smoker. 2 minutes, I don't think I'm going to hurt anything. Woo. See what I was talking about with the bone? See how the bones are starting to show there? Pretty much how I know they're done. Now that one there may stay on just a little bit longer. And I'll show you another trick, which is the bend trick. Bend don't break. And I'll show you that. But they're about ready to come off. Hey y'all, we've got our ribs off the smoker, and they're done. Talking about the bend don't break. You see how that bend gets in there? You can also see the ribs sticking out. That's a bend don't break. We're going to take this, we're going to vacuum seal it, and that'll be ready to go for our customer. That other slab of ribs is also for our customer that you saw on the smoker. We're going to let that sit for just a little bit longer. I tested it coming out of the smoker, and I'm not real happy with the bend yet. So we're going to let it sit for just a bit longer. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give us a like, and ring the bell. That way you know about the next video that we have coming up. Thank you for watching. I'm Papa with Smoking with Papa BBQ, and I hope, again, that you've enjoyed this video.